conversation with my 18-year-old self and advice for young men how to succeed in life. Guys, let's dive into it. Photo of when I was actually 19 in Vietnam traveling. I was out there teaching English and just doing a bunch of other stuff. Beautiful, beautiful time. But guys, find mentors with the life that you desire. So important because it took me a long time after reading books, doing different things to really understand how to get to a destination, in a shorter time. And it's not about, everyone wants a six pack or all this money and a Bugatti or a Lambo in 10 days. You know what I mean? They want it yesterday. It's not that mentality, but it's about, okay, if I had invested in the right people, knew what where I was going and who had that life already and that I should be investing right there, I would have gotten to that destination a lot quicker. That's what I'm trying to say. Because the journey is nothing's gonna come sometimes when you want it to come. It'll come sometimes, usually a bit later, but it'll be worth it because you've built the person that is able to sustain that life, that result, right? So don't look at life as shortcuts. Don't look at it as I need it in a week, I need it yesterday. No, that is the Western world mentality that, the social media has indoctrinated to you that everything needs to be quick. Okay. A lot of people have lost the value of hard work, the value of understanding that there needs to be challenges and that you need to go through stuff. But anyways, let's dive back into it. Okay. So find mentors with the life that you desire. Okay. Only listen to and take advice from those that have the results or are in a position that you want to be in. So if you want a Lamborghini, you want to live in Miami, okay? You want a mansion. Who has that life? Number two, what's their character like? What are their morals like? Do they have vices? Are they a horrible person? What does it actually look like, right? You take, for example, someone like Wes Watson, okay? He has over 8 supercars. He makes over $1 million profit a month. He lives in Miami. He lives in a nice mansion on the water. Okay, and he has no vices. Perfect example. That's someone I'd listen to 100%. Now, don't limit yourself to one mentor, okay? Find multiple mentors as you go through life for different areas. You might need one for fitness. You might need one for relationships. You might need one to learn a high income skill for sales, whatever that looks like, right? But don't limit yourself to one. And another thing is before you go into these mentors, understand that a lot of times your ego is going to stop you because you think, oh, I know everything. You might get a bit of success too, and you think, oh, fuck, I know everything. There's, I don't need to listen to anyone. No, there's always going to be, we're always learning until we die. There is always something to learn. We will never know it all. As soon as you think you know it all, that's when you stop growing, guys. That's what happened to me for a year. I didn't invest nowhere. I didn't understand that was correlated with how much I was earning, with how much I was growing, and how much more I could do with my life. But I've learned that lesson. So now, exactly. So there's all these people that preach these, like, I can do it on my own. Guys, it will take you 10 times more, 10 years, 10 times more time, right? Just invest in someone that has the life. Close your mouth, shut up, and just listen and take action and just go, okay? When you become a testimony, that's going to be what they are happy with, right? That's what really the mentors want. That's what you're there for, a result. So just shut up, listen, take action, and get the result. Build your physique. Obviously, you guys know that's a big one for me, but it should be a no-brainer and a must for everyone, okay? Being able to have a body and someone that you're proud of when you look in the mirror is something you cannot buy, guys. You could have $1 billion fucking dollars, but if you have not built your physique and you have teeth, you have a gut, well then fucking you're gonna feel like shit, aren't you? Especially if you're someone that's standing next to me. I'm in shape, you look good. People get exposed. The law of exposure is that when you see someone at a certain level with a certain lifestyle, you can't unsee it, guys. So it's eating at you because you can also do the same. You know that, right? So build your best self. Follow a diet program. If you're young, you don't have the money to invest. You may not be able to find a way. You don't have a job. Maybe ask your parents so you can invest in that program, how it's going to help you and help them. Or just go on YouTube, go on Google. There's so much information, especially fitness. Or hit up your boy right here. Got the program, can help you out, get you dialed in. But this will allow you to gain respect for yourself, number one, but also from other men, okay? you will build value that you cannot buy. Again, you will not be able to buy this. A strong mindset, of course, because it's discipline. A lot of entrepreneurs, they start with building their body. Why? Because, and how that's helping their success is because it gives them discipline. It teaches them delayed gratification. It teaches them systems. It teaches them programs. It teaches them so many things, and that's a great foundation. Now, build someone you're proud of. Obviously, we just went through that. But guys, read daily. There was a period during COVID lockdown where I was just dialed the fuck in for like 90 days straight. I would reach out to companies for my market agency. I would read every day. I would exercise every day, coach every day. Now, look, I'm not going to go into this whole routine shit. Just do the fucking work, okay? That's all it is. There's people use this routine, or they have to have everything perfect as a scapegoat to not do the work. When if you just did the work, you would feel good, and you wouldn't feel shit. But people want to delay. They need everything perfect. No, fuck that. Just get it done. Just say, fuck it, I'm doing it. All right, put a timer, 10 minutes. Put your clothes out. Go to the gym. Just rock up to the gym, okay? Boom. You've got the first steps in. It's not that hard now, yeah? Read books on Stoicism. Stoicism is so important, especially for masculine men, because it's going to allow you to be able to understand how to become a masculine man who can control his emotions, can control his thoughts, right? And that you only control that. You can't control anything externally, talking about ego, talking about fear, death, a lot of things that are so important to help you build a stronger mindset, guys. Now, there are young men that are doing really good in business, but their age shows, and maybe that's lack of understanding in Stoicism, maybe that's just lack of experience and age. But Stoicism will help you mature a lot more, I found. Now, implement whatever you read immediately, okay? I used to be the dude who bought a whole library of books, read probably 1 or 2 books properly, and then some of those I didn't even take action on, and then nothing changed, okay? It was pointless. So make sure that when you're investing time somewhere, you're getting return on it. Implement straight after, right? This also gives you idea for content. So straight after you read in the morning, after gym, read, get into writing some ideas, or just put out some ideas for content, right? That could be a YouTube video if you're starting YouTube. It could be content for posts on Instagram, Facebook, etc., right? Build a personal brand, okay? So the back of what I just said, document your journey, okay? Document your wins, document where you started, if you're in a job, whatever that looks like at this current moment, and document the journey, stories, all this kind of stuff is going to help other people around you. It's going to impact them. It's going to allow them to follow the same path and build a better version of themselves. That's what it's all about. Now, as well as building a tribe and impacting and helping lives, you will also be able to monetize this later, guys. If you look, not a fan of the Logan Paul and all those guys, they made $3 million USD in 3 days just from a clothing drop. But why? They're not the big e-com brand people. They just have a big personal brand. So you see people that have a big business, or they're making a lot of money, but then they're starting to build a personal brand now. If they were making so much money and all that stuff, why would they even bother? Okay, success leaves clues. Now build your personal brand. Build your best self. Now, before I dive into that, guys, when it comes to post, and especially if you have some success, you've got a 6-pack, you've stopped using drugs, it is selfish to not share a story or a post or content when you feel like you should share something. Why? Because when you do this, it's going to allow someone else to grow, to heal, right? So you have to let it out there. You have to put it out there, because it's going to help impact someone else and potentially save someone's life, guys. Whenever I think about putting out a story or a post, if I know the value of that is going to help someone else over what someone else thinks, I'm always putting it out. That's my priority, because I want to help someone. I don't give a fuck what John and Jim is going to say or message me. They're just projecting their insecurities and the fact that they don't believe they can put out content, or that their ego is stopping them. I have so much self-awareness, but the fact is I don't give a fuck, because the value is so big for me to help someone. Fuck that. Fuck what everyone else thinks and what they're going to say to me. I know I'm doing the right thing and that it could impact and help someone. So I'm going to put it out there. That's why I do it. So whenever you hold yourself, I just had a conversation with one of the guys in my network here in Argentina. I was like, dude, I was like, he was telling me about how people last time they cursed him for what he put out. I was like, fuck them. Ask yourself, do you want their life? No. Okay, well then why the fuck would you listen to them? Fuck that. It's going to help someone else. That's the value. Go ahead and share that when you need to, guys. Build your best self. This is what it's all about, guys. Realizing your best self in this life while you have this life. Okay? It's about who you become. The things, the cars, the money, the dream life, the dream partner, all these things are a part of building the person that you need to become. That's going to allow you to attract that life. But you need to become that person first, okay? If someone had no personal development, no discipline, and they got given the lottery, they would fuck it off 10 times out of 10. Why? Because they don't have the discipline. They haven't become a person that is used to that kind of money. So they just think, I'm $1,000 a week kind of dude, so I'm just going to fucking find a way to blow it. That's what their subconscious does. It destroys them because they're not the person they need to become. So look, guys, at the end of the day, that's your life purpose, is to build your best self and become an example for others, okay? Everyone talks about, I want to make more money, I want to help others. Guys, this is the best way. This is the only way, right? But if you guys want to get dialed in, I do have a program for fitness, for mindset, help you build a stronger mindset and getting best shape of your life. So shoot me a DM on Instagram. You'll find those details after this. But guys, one of the more important ones as well is learn a high income skill. Okay, sales is probably one of the top ones for sure. It's going to allow you to have time, location, and financial freedom. Okay, so you can travel anywhere you want. You can do what you want. You can live any experience you want. You can have so much freedom, guys. That's what money allows you to do. But you can't do that in a 9 to 5, selling your time for money. You can't do that. So you have this lifestyle, you travel, you have no cap on your earning potential, right? But without these high income skills, you'll be stuck in a 9 to 5 and you won't realize your potential. Guys, hope that this was of value. See you guys in the next one. Let's go.